Hey guys, AJ1232 here, and today we haven't really done a Minecraft video in a while, but I have gotten my laptop. It's just that it's weird because if you type and then try to move the mouse, it doesn't work. The mouse will you can't do them at the same time. Like let's say I'm typing right now, I can't move the mouse, and then even after I press a button like this, I try to move the mouse and I can't move it for another second. So that's just why I'm doing it on the Mac. It's not that big a deal. I mean, I don't really mind using the Mac anyways, but it's not much different. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing the snapshot. And what I'm going to be starting with is these new item frames. So what you do is you just place it on the wall, and you can literally place any block inside of them, as I think you can anyways. They have changed the map. As you can see, it's an empty map, which is unusual, obviously. So what happens is what happened? Well, what you do is you take the empty map and you right-click it, and you get, a map, and then it'll generate it. And I'm not sure if this is different, but apparently you spawn in the middle. As you can see, the pixels are quite big. See, one of those little pixels, like here, I'll place a block right here, and I'll show you that the pixels are, here, I'll move away. Pixels are pretty big right now, but you can make it bigger. If I go to this crafting table, you can add the map here. It'll make, or no, that's copying the map. Cool. Okay, you can copy the map, and then you can give it to other people, and now you have 2 copies. See, if I throw one, pick it up again, I can do this, and exact same map. Now, a cool feature that they've added is you can actually place the maps in the item frame, which I thought was very cool. I'm not sure if you're... Okay, yeah, it actually keeps track of you too, which is pretty interesting. If you want to find out where, I don't know, if you're on a multiplayer world, you can find out where the other player is or whatever. So it's a cool feature. They have actually added a new mob that spawns only in the Nether. I'll show you that right now. Alright, so let's go to the Nether quickly. Alright, so if I go to the Nether, and now I'll show you this new mob. Oh yeah, and if you go to the Nether now, you actually transport there instantly. You don't have to wait for, you know how you would normally have to wait for it and everything. Yeah, that got annoying. Well, you don't have to do that anymore, which is good. So yeah. What I'm going to be showing you now is the new mob. So it actually has, I think it has its own, no wait, it does not have its own spawn egg. You actually have to use the skeleton spawn egg, specifically in the Nether. Oops. If you don't use it in the Nether, it won't work. So, now spawn a skeleton, and you'll see that there is a new mob. It's, here, hold on. It's called a wither skeleton, I believe, and it's taller than me. It's 2, if I remember correctly, it's 2.5 blocks, maybe 3, so that's pretty cool. And also, they've added a new rare drop to everything that you can kill. So let me just search that up. See here, wither skeleton skull. They're basically, right now, for most of them, they're basically just like little masks you can put on. But there's a special thing that you can do with the wither one that I'll show you right now. Just go back here. And actually, I haven't tested this out yet, but I think you might be able to place them in picture frames? Yes, you can. Except they're not like 3D. Like, you see how if you put a block like this into an item frame, it'll kind of pop out? Those don't do that. But as you can see, you can place them, and you can place them at an angle too. So you can place them here like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Any different angle really. And they have it for, I think, every mob right now, including the player. And I'm not entirely sure, but I'm fairly sure that the player one is dropped from other players on a multiplayer world or server. So that's pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you. Wait, I'm going to show you the new foods. So the new foods are pumpkin pie, carrots, potato, and I think, yeah, that's all of them. So carrots and potatoes are dropped from zombies, and you can, fairly sure that you can, well, I need a crafting table, but I'm fairly sure if you put them in a crafting table, you will get the seeds. Oh, never mind. Well, I mean, maybe you just plant them straight in the ground, but I'm not sure. But for now, zombies drop them. I'm not sure if any of the other mobs drop them, but I do know that the zombies drop them. So you can make the golden carrot into a, or not the golden carrot, you can make the carrot into a golden carrot, obviously by using gold, and you can bake the potato to make a baked potato. And the pumpkin pie doesn't, I don't think you can do anything in the crafting table or anything like that. Okay, so next, let's see. I'll show you the beacon. So for this, as you can, well, actually, you do need to make like a big pyramid structure. I'll show you that in a bit. But so now I'll show you. If you've watched any earlier snapshots, the level up noise would get very annoying. You know, that like really annoying like sound whenever you gotta level up. Now they've changed it so that only happens whenever you get 5 levels up, which should make it a lot less annoying. Which is good, very good actually. So yeah. I should mention that you can actually put pistons and stuff in these item frames, and it just, I don't know, it's really cool like that. And you can make, here, you know, I might as well show you. You can actually make the pistons face any direction you want, so they can, I think so. So, oh wait, so with any item in the item frame, if you right click it, the item will rotate 90 degrees. And I think this works with any item so far, and if you do it with like a piston, well, I mean, obviously it looks like the piston is turning. And you can do that with any object that you put into the item frame, including a map. And I think this works, but it's really weird how you can put an item frame in an item frame. It's a little weird. You can't like use the crafting table if you put it in there, or like use the piston if you put it in there, or the beacon, or you know, like a you can't like use any of that stuff. Yeah, so yeah. They've also added a new apparently there's different damage ones, anvil. So I don't know too much about this, but I do know that it repairs broken items. So I'm gonna be doing, let's spawn some zombies. Okay, we got some zombies. Let's just get a wooden sword so it doesn't take forever. There we go, and we'll spawn like 3 zombies. I'm not sure why the wooden sword is, or maybe I need to be on survival. Hold on. I hope I don't die. Slash game mode. Alright. Okay, yeah, that was the problem. Now, let's hope it goes down at least a good amount. Looks like it is, though. So. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. What's the difficulty actually? See, as you noticed, they don't like play the really annoying tune every single time, so which is very like that just makes it a lot less annoying. Yeah. All right, there we go. So yeah, that covers that. And let me think. What should I show you first? So yeah, I think what this does is you can take. Hold on, I better change my game mode. Oops. Hold on. Okay, there. You can take. Oh God, what am I doing? Okay, wooden sword and a wooden sword. I'm fairly sure, and then you can combine them. There's another wooden sword. It will get you. It'll repair it for you basically, instead of going into your inventory and like put them both in there. They changed that apparently. I think it could still do that, but I'm not entirely sure. And the next thing I want to show you is a new feature that they've added to specifically leather armor. So let's get some dyes. Alright, that's good. Now I'm going to show you. Let's see. Let's get some leather armor. Looks like they changed the texture to it too. I'm not sure if I like it yet, but it's not bad. Alright, so now if I obviously it's just its normal color now, as you can see. But if I put it in the crafting table, place it in the middle, add some purple dye, and that'll be purple. Which will actually looks pretty cool. Also, what you can also do is you can take the purple dye. Notice how it's a very light purple. I think it gets darker if you place it around. No, never mind. Apparently it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I thought it would get darker. But yeah, so you can dye it whatever color you want. You can mix it and make it look really cool. Like make your own color. They have many different colors for this. See, that's like a. They just call it dyed because they don't have a name for every single color, obviously. So you like, I don't know, light gray or something. Add some. Oh yeah, you can place them anywhere you want, like. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah, they've also fixed if you've ever been playing in creative and want to put on some armor. You know how if you shift clicked, it would delete it. They've actually fixed that, so now you can shift click your armor on instead. And I'm fairly sure that if you go here, like that only happens if you go into your inventory. If you are over here and you shift click, it'll delete it. So that's a good feature, I thought. So now I've got my customized little armor set going on. Alright, so now I'll show you, let's see, zombie, spawn zombie. Okay, so now I'll show you. Oh, I need to change the time of day first. Okay, so now if you find a zombie just randomly in the wild, sometimes they'll spawn with these extra things on them. They can spawn with armor, swords, weapons, all that kind of stuff. And oh, yeah, this is like a villager zombie. Villagers can get infected now. So if they spawn with that stuff, they have a slight chance of dropping it. So see, another one spawn with the iron shovel. I'm not having much luck right now, but they can spawn with whatever armor. So we'll mix and match. So pretty interesting. Yeah, they still have their rare drop of dropping the iron helmets and the iron swords, and I think they dropped iron shovels too. But what they've changed is they're not like the things that they drop don't have full durability. They're damaged. That doesn't go for like that. That's not the same for the things that they wear or have equipped. That's only really if like the rare drop. So next, let me think. Let's see, what should I show you next? Oh yeah, and also in previous snapshots, let's see, food, the golden carrot. They changed the golden carrots sprite, is what they call it. If you don't know what that is, that's just what they look like. the potatoes, all of these, I'm pretty sure. And I think they've changed these a bit to make them look. I think they look better actually. So yeah, they've edited pretty much all the foods. I mean, I don't know if you consider that a food though. This spider eye, kind of gross. But so yeah, they've done that too. Okay, well, now I'll show you the new boss. There is a new boss now, and it is, you can you don't find this boss actually. You don't find him yet. You don't find him. You actually have to kind of, make him. So I'm gonna take out a sword because I don't want him to destroy everything. Because he really will destroy everything. He's very, very strong. So what you do is you just take soul sand and shape it as you would like an iron golem. So like this. And I'm not sure if it matters which way the heads are facing, but I would just prefer to do it like this. So one head there, and then you put one head in the middle, and then I'll show you what appears. So this guy is really powerful. He will pretty much just destroy anything, and he's immune to attacks at first. You see his health at the top of the screen right there. Once it gets to the top, he'll start destroying everything. And at first, he'll let out a big explosion after he's done getting all his health. He's very powerful, and he will, if you get hit by him, you'll get the debuff wither, which is kind of like poison, except it goes down a bit slower. So he is very powerful. He will kill you very easily, trust me. And also, another bad thing is, of course, he flies very high. And when he goes down to half health, he will start to be immune to arrows. So that's something to watch out for, obviously. So he becomes very hard. I'm not sure if he's harder than the Ender Dragon, but he's definitely very hard. Obviously, I can kill him right now because I'm not creative, but if I wasn't, I don't know if I could kill him. Let's just kill him. Oh yeah, he also does have a very rare chance. I don't know if it's very rare, but it's, I don't know. I think he pretty much drops it every time. But he does drop something that you have to get to use to like make the beacon, which is called the Nether Star. So this, you use the Nether Star to make a beacon, and I'll show you how to make that right now. So what you do is you take some obsidian. I'll show you that right now. Let's see. You take some obsidian. You take some glass. Has to be, I think it has to be like glass blocks. It can't be glass panes. Alright, take some glass blocks and you take the Nether Star that you got, put it in the middle, 3 obsidian below it, and then just glass around that. And it'll get you a beacon. Now next, let me think. I think I can just make it in a gold box. But now we can make the tower, fairly sure. Let's just make it small. I'm not entirely sure if this will work, to be honest. I might have to, hold on. I think that should work. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, that worked. So what you can do is you can place in, any one of these floors, and what you can do is, I'll show you right now. Let's just get some iron. Let's get some gold. Let's get some diamonds. And we'll get some emeralds. Alright, so now, if you place something inside, such as an emerald, oh, well, I should mention that I'm fairly sure right now, there is no difference from these, so they all are worth the same, which they should definitely fix. I gotta be honest. So you put one in here. Oh, what's going on? It's not working. I don't know what's going on actually. Let me think. Let me think. What's going on? No. It's not that. Okay, I'm going to have to show you in a different video because I need to remember. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Anyways, hold on. So next I'm just gonna show you something. I'm just gonna show you something else now because apparently that's not working out for me. So there is a new button, I should say. Let's see. There's some. Okay. There's a new button, and it's the same, pretty much the same exact thing as the stone button. As you can see, it just kind of blends in with the wood. It's either the wooden or the stone, but one of them lasts longer than the other. Which basically what I'm trying to say is if you press this button, the red stone, let's say it's just right here, will go on and then off. And let's say we have a stone one, it'll go on, off. I'm not sure which one's slower or faster, but yeah, one of them goes faster, one of them goes slower, so that's something to keep in mind. The new thing that they also have is these cool stone, or cobblestone walls. And they're pretty much like fences, actually. They just kind of look different. Like, this doesn't really look like a wall. I mean, it doesn't really look like a fence. So, as you can see, I can't just jump over it. It's 1.5 blocks high, like the fence. And they also have a mossy cobblestone version, as you can see. Pretty interesting. So yeah, that's the cobblestone walls. What do you think? They also have added oh, right, about the dyes, if you mix, like, let's just say a creeper head, put it on, and then let's say all these were dyed green, it would kind of make you look like a creeper. It's kind of creepy. I should, creepy, I should show you something very interesting. No, wait. Let's find it. Invisibility. Here we go. Okay, so this is a potion where if you drink it, I'm going to show you, this is very interesting. If you drink it, as you can see, obviously, I'm having particle effects, but as you can see, I turn completely invisible. So I'll show you now. Again, well, the armor still shows. If you do have armor on, that will still show. But I should show you if you take the armor off. As you can see, I'm not under it, so kind of funny. That looks very strange. It's like a creeper, but without like a neck. Alright, well, yeah, that, and also, as with most potions and other things like that, like poisons and stuff, I'm not sure if poison, but you can drink milk, and then you'll reappear. So that's good to know, I guess. So yeah, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'm gonna have a part 2 later to we'll tell you about all the other stuff, because there is more. There's actually, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than just this, so a lot of stuff to review. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. If you like the video, yeah, do all that stuff. Also, check out Rai224H channel. I hope I got that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. That's Ryan's channel. Ryan, he was in one of my other videos. He was in my Happy Meals video. So, just a little shout out to him. Yeah. Alright, rate, comment, subscribe. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.